Hey boys and girls, so today we are doing Juicy Lucy's. For those you don't know, it's basically a burger with cheese in the center. Not unsimilar to a stuffed burger, but it just has the center of cheese, and when it breaks open it's like a molten cheese orgy, you know what I mean? So I just finished my grind. We got ribeye, brisket, and pork shoulder. So did a little pork in here, give a little flavor, a little more fat, mixed with the ribeye and the grassiness from the brisket. Should be pretty tasty. And instead of my norm, we are gonna use Baby Bell white cheddars. Figured, what the hell? I seen these things and I'm like, that's exactly what you want inside of a burger, because when these things melt down, they just kind of just boof, you know? So I've used them a couple of times in a few things and they're fantastic. So they work great, they hold their shape, you're not worried about things. And then of course, we're also gonna stuff them with some bacon. I just finished up frying here. So let's get to making some patties. All right, so we're gonna make some patties. I'll do one just kind of for reference. I think I might have done a video on how I do my Juicy Lucy's. I don't know. I'm just making dinner. So figured I'd share for those who are interested. Then we're gonna go toss them on the grill, throw some fire at them a bit, and dig in. So this is how I do my patties. Try to keep it a little bit simple. So we take our meat. Think about what I would need for a standard patty. Here, let me try to get you up a little bit here, so I'm all over the place. These ones I'm gonna do not thick, but I'm gonna do them large because the buns I have are, they're some big old bitches. So, start with this, and I like to keep mine nice and thin. So I'm gonna spread that bad boy out. We're gonna take our little cheese love right here. I wanna jam that baby in the center. Toss some bacon all up in it. And then I am going to fold in my edges. Instead of putting another patty on top and all that other nonsense, the burgers get super thick and they just get unruly, you know what I mean? So I like to have a good ratio of cheese, burger, and all that other good stuff. So I just fold my edges up just like that. Take them together. And then reshape my entire patty around it. Press it out nice and thin. And just like that, we have a Juicy Lucy. And we know there's all sorts of little magic inside of it. It's not super thin. Oh, I'd like to note, when I do my grind on this, I use my Ninja for my grind because it's just, I like the texture that it creates, and I can just toss the shit in the dishwasher instead of dealing with cleaning the grinder, which I would rather throw the thing away sometimes. But I do it a little bit finer than I normally would on my standard burger grind, just because it just holds together better. You know, I mean, common sense, I guess. But just like that, there we got her. We got ribeye, brisket, pork, Juicy Lucy's. Got white cheddar inside there, bacon in there. So I'm gonna finish these up. We're gonna go into some high speed mode and get these done. All right, guys, let's fire this guy up. Let's get some Juicy Lucy's going, shall we? Yeah, it should be enough. Should be good on pellets. So I'm gonna kick this guy on. Nothing in there? All right. And go 600. Let it do its thing. So, got the burgers out. I don't like doing them cold, so I took them out of the fridge. So they'll probably sit, total probably maybe 30, 45 minutes. I don't want that cheese too cold on the inside, otherwise the outside cooks, and then when you go to cut it open, the cheese ain't quite there, you know what I mean? So I like for them to at least be close to room temperature before I toss them on. So I'm gonna let this warm up, and let's make some Juicy Lucy's. All right, so we are ripping 600. Let's see what we got here. Check this out. So, before we put them on, we're gonna give them a little bit of this. This right here, this is our Bacon Pixie Dust we made out of that bacon we fried up. Just gonna get her right there on the top like that. Oh man. Same some for the other side. Just like so. Make sure it stays where it's supposed to. Like that. There we go. Now's the time to clean them grates out. You guys a little lovey-lovey. Put them Bacon Pixie side down, you know. Just like so. And hit this other side or so. Magical little bacon fairy, you know what I mean? It's hot back there. Got some extras. Spread the love, right? Alright. That's it. We'll close these up, let them go for a couple minutes, then I'll flip them, throw the cheese on them, let them get a nice sear, toss them over to a side, keep it as further away from the hottest points as possible. Even though I found it pretty even. I do have a cool spot over on this side, oddly enough, but otherwise it's even enough. It works. So we'll let them go for a minute. We'll be back, guys. We're just about ready to flip. It's 65 degrees here in Missouri, and it looks like it's going to be in the 60s most of this week. So I'm going to celebrate. One of my favorites, 805. I know everybody bitches about me smoking on camera, so. But that's what I do. So, figured I'd give everybody a cheers. Celebrate this t-shirt weather finally. Get to work out in the yard. Let's see what we got going on. Grilling, we grilling. Sure our bacon fairy dust stays on top of these bad boys. Oh, see that? See that? Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Look at that. That is beautiful. Again. And again. Oh man, that is gorgeous. See that, guys? Look at that. Look at that. Nice little crust on there. Man, I love burgers. So, all right, I'm gonna let them go for a minute, maybe 1-2 minutes. Then I'm gonna throw my cheese on them. And like I said, should have a nice little crust on the bottom by then. I'm gonna kick them on off to the side. But until then, I'm gonna enjoy some beer and relax. Hope everybody's grilling tonight, having a good time. I know the weather isn't changing for everybody. I think this is kind of an anomaly here, but I'm gonna take it when I can get it. So, all right guys, let's cheese them up. Oh man, look at those beauties. Look at this. Come on, come on. This burger is supposed to look good. And we know what's inside of them, you know what I mean? So we're gonna just toss a good old-fashioned American on there. And we are going to slide these bad boys right on over here. Let that cheese melt down, let them burgers finish up. We'll toss our buns on the hot side, grill them up a little bit, and build some Juicy Lucy's. All right, so there we got our cheese. Oh man, nice and melty. Come on, look at that. Look at that, guys. Then I got these big old bitches right here. Throw them on. Get them a little toasty toasty. Oh, I forgot to mention I bumped the heat. I just threw it down to 300 now. Just to finish these up. Didn't want my burgers to get too done. I was in there chopping up onions and tomatoes, all that other good stuff. So I'm going to let the burgers rest for a minute. Get these these buns grilled up, and then just gonna do a quick build. All right, guys, let's build the Juicy Lucy. This right here can be, you know, your choice of condiments. This is how I do it. Bun, grilled up a little. Toss our Juicy Lucy on there. Get my top bun. My burger sauce. Which, there is a video, and I believe it's my last Juicy Lucy video where I did the recipe for my burger sauce. So we just put that right on the bun. And I like a couple of onions on mine. A couple of Grillos. These things are fantastic. Get them at Costco, by the way. And then, got my onion piled up. Hold on a second here. We're losing it. We're losing it. Use them pickles. A couple of maters. And then take a little arugula. This arugula is like lettuce on meth. And I just do it like that. And that right there is my Juicy Lucy. Minus a tomato. So, here, let me give you guys a cut real quick. I'm gonna sacrifice this because it's gonna harden up on me, but this is what you're looking at. All right, that's all I got.